Good morning. I'm Charles Lejano. This is One News Now. Lawmakers are racing against the clock to pass the proposed 4.5 trillion national budget today as the special session called by President Duterte winds down. To tell us what's on the agenda for today, we have Ria Fernandez. She's reporting live from the Batasang Pambansa in Quezon City. Ria, good morning. What do you have for us?
Charles, good morning. House lawmakers are determined to finish the proposed 2021 national budget today. Minority Leader Benny Abante said they tried to seek for an extension of the budget talks, but he said Speaker Lord Alan Velasco told him that they have to stick with the deadline. The special session called by the President only covers the period of October 13 to October 16, which is today. With this, lawmakers have to work overtime and double time. Yesterday's session even ended at past 2 in the morning today. Among the agencies that defended their budgets on the floor was the Health Department. The agency was questioned for its allegedly meager allocation for COVID response. Health officials were also urged to raise the salaries of public nurses. Meanwhile, minority lawmakers grilled the Presidential Communications Operations Office once again on the red tagging issue of its official against some lawmakers. In total, the lower chamber has already finished tackling the budget proposals of 34 agencies since the special session began Tuesday. Lawmakers are now expected to take up their very own spending plan as well as the proposed expenditures of the Foreign Affairs, Finance, and Budget departments, after which they will be moving forward to the period of amendments and pass the urgent budget on second and third reading. Charles, Deputy Minority Leader Carlos Zarate said that during the period of amendments, they will be seeking for the removal of the special provision granting special powers to the President during national calamities. They will also seek for the realignment of the 19.1 billion peso counterinsurgency funds to other programs such as the procurement of COVID vaccines and education. Charles?
Thanks for that, Ria. It is a big day today at the lower house, but then if the budget hurdles the House of Representatives on third and final reading today, when do they plan to transmit the GAB to the Senate?
Charles, per Senate President Tito Soto, Speaker Lord Alan Velasco told him that their best effort to transmit the copy of the General Appropriations Bill will be by October 28. But according to House Appropriations Committee Chairperson Eric Yap, the earliest time that they can give the copy to the Senate is on November 2. He also assured that there will be no budget insertions. Charles?
Thanks for that, Ria Fernandez, reporting live from the Batasang Pambansa. The Senate is giving the House of Representatives just 10 days to transmit the budget bill to the upper house after passing it on third and final reading. Senate President Tito Soto talked to House Speaker Lord Alan Velasco to facilitate the transmittal of the budget bill to the Senate on October 28 at the latest. Soto is worried that they might not have enough time for deliberations since their counterparts in the lower chamber had earlier said that they'd be able to transmit the approved budget on November 5. The Senate President said there's no reason why it should take that long, since the House is expected to pass the GAB within the day. Senators Ping Lacson and Frank Drilon say that some congressmen might be colluding to amend the budget again after passing it on third and final reading, which is why they claim they can't transmit the budget bill immediately. The senators also warned that the government might have to settle for a reenacted budget next year if the lower house fails to transmit the GAB on time. And in response to that, Marikina Representative Stella Kimbo said there's no way Congress will allow the government to work with a reenacted budget next year. In an interview with One News' The Chiefs last night, the lawmakers said it would be disastrous for the Philippines to try and recover from the pandemic with a pre-pandemic budget. She added that the reenacted budget means that the government will not have the capital outlay for infrastructure projects, which is expected to drive the economy and generate jobs for Filipinos once the global health crisis subsides. Kimbo assured the public that the House of Representatives will pass the budget on third and final reading today, giving the Senate enough time to deliberate and pass the same.
Napakalaking bad news kung ma-reenact ang budget. Because ang ibig sabihin yan, ang magagastos mo lang would be personnel services as well as MOOE. Mapapasa po ang budget bukas. So, hindi po ma-reenact. At yan naman po, I think, paulit-ulit naman pong promise naman po yan ni Speaker Lord that will not happen po. And naniniwala po kami sa kanya.
We'll be back with more stories after a quick break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Charles Lejano. San Juan is gearing up for the arrival of visitors in its cemeteries for this year's special conduct of All Souls Day or Undas. To give us the latest on the ground, we have Laila Panglinan. She's reporting live from San Juan. Laila, how are local authorities preparing for Undas 2020 over there?
That's right, Charles. San Juan City Mayor Francis Zamora is set to personally inspect cemeteries in the city to formally open Undas, Oplan Undas 2020. Based on San Juan's public advisory, cemeteries in San Juan will be open to the visiting public starting today, October 16 to 28, and from November 5 to November 15. That's from 7 to 9 a.m., 9 to 11 a.m., 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. for the morning slot. For the afternoon slot, visitors will be allowed to enter 1 to 3 p.m. and 3 to 5 p.m. And for the evening slot, cemeteries will be open from 5 to 7 p.m. and 7 to 9 p.m. But this just in, Mayor Francis Zamora has also announced an additional visiting hours from 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. Reminder, though, to the public that this is on a first-come, first-served basis. Authorities will allow only those who have reservations to enter. The public can register online or call their hotline to sign up. Visiting hours are limited only for 2 hours, and only 2 members of each family will be allowed to enter the cemeteries. Charles, reminder for the cemetery goers, face shields and face masks are still required to those who will be visiting their dearly departed loved ones.
Laila, thanks for that. Just to clarify, what if a family has more than one loved one to visit? Will they be allowed more people into the cemetery then?
Actually, Charles, it would still be 2 people per columbarium or mausoleum, but if there are more than 2 family members of the family visiting, they can always visit by batches on different time slots. Charles.
All right, thanks. Laila Pangilinan reporting live from San Juan. The Phoenix Fuel Masters and the Barangay Ginebra Gin Kings maintained their spotless records after a victorious PBA Thursday. Jason Perkins turned in a career-high 31 points to lead Phoenix to a win over Northport and straight to the top of the Philippine Cup rankings along with TNT and Barangay Ginebra. Perkins dominated both ends of the court in the lethal 18-8 run that gave the Fuel Masters a 9-point cushion going into the last 3 minutes of Thursday's opener. Former Green Archer complemented his scoring with 12 rebounds and 2 assists and 2 crucial charities to pull the plug on Northport's late upheaval and put the game away at 110-105. In Game 2, it was Prince Caperal who exploded to keep Ginebra undefeated. Caperal put up 24 points on 9 for 14 shooting to lead all scorers in the 103-99 win against Blackwater, who is now holding up a 1-1. Our favorite basketball league has returned. Catch the PBA Bubble Games live on TV5 every Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday, and on One Sports and on PBA Rush daily. Games are also seen live via Facebook and YouTube live stream, Radyo 5, and Signal Play. For more updates, visit News 5, the Philippine Star, and Business World online. Visit our website, onenews.ph, for more in-depth analysis. And you can also catch One News on the Signal Play app. Register for a free account now at www.signalplay.com and stream One News live anytime and anywhere. I'm Charles Lejano. We are One News.